Paolo, let's start, shall we, with Harry Maguire. Apparently, United have had a £70 million bid rejected.
Yep, that's certainly the news today, and we'll see if they come back on that and if they are going to push this even higher. I know a lot of people will immediately just sort of see the number and react and sort of treat it as ridiculous. I know there's even some United sort of fans on Twitter who've celebrated this because they think it'll be a big money saving. I tend to be a bit hesitant to get caught up in the number side of things because a player is worth what the market says they're worth nowadays. I think Harry Maguire is a good centre-back who could help Manchester United, and I think that's what they've identified as well. But it certainly, for the moment, is back on hold because Leicester have turned that bid down.
Paolo, isn't it bonkers? Because you take a look at the market, and as you mentioned, over the last 2 or 3 years, central defenders and their stock have risen so extraordinarily much. You look at Van Dijk, of course, at the top of the tree. But over the last, 2016, David Luiz went for 44.5 million. And since then, it really seems to have snowballed.
Yeah, and this is sort of the market in every sense. We've gone from a top quality striker not so long ago we might have imagined as a 60 or 70 million pound player. Now we see people going for over 100 million, close to 200 million in some forwards cases, and I think everything elevates from there. We've seen goalkeepers jump a lot closer to the well, we haven't got to 100 million goalkeeper yet, but we're trending towards that direction, and we've seen defenders, exactly as you say, jump up. The market inflates year on year at the moment. It especially inflates in the Premier League, and that's because Premier League prize money has inflated enormously thanks to strong television deals. And there's always a premium, in particular, when you buy English within the Premier League. We know this. These are all sort of not new pieces of information to us. It's just that every year we see the new number and we let our minds get boggled by it a little bit. Defenders are not easy and good to come by. Not easy to come by in the middle of their career, like Harry Maguire is, at an age where you can get the real best out of him. I think he's a good player. I think he could do good things at United if they can get this one across the line. Whether or not the proportion of their budget, I suppose, is more relevant to me than the number itself. Whether or not they can afford that proportion of their budget on a centre-back when there's other areas of the team you might also want to address, that's a question that perhaps we can debate. Good addition, Paul. Do you concur? How good is Harry Maguire?
Well, look, I agree about the fee. The fee is what the market will take. Look, he's got 3 years left on his deal. Brendan Rodgers doesn't want to let him go, so he's going to dig his heels in for 80, 90 million. He just is. It's a fact. And the thing is about Manchester United, they need to strengthen in that area. If you look at the skill set that Harry Maguire has got, is he worth that type of money? No, he isn't.
Really?
I don't think he is at all.
What's the problem with him?
Well, you can turn him, you can get him over the top. 1v1 tied up, you can do him. He brings the ball out of the back well. That's what people like about him. But also, Manchester United have got to decide who's going to play alongside him. Is it going to be Diop? Are they going to get him from West Ham United? Will he help them? Will they mesh together? Because Lindelof, who did slightly improve, he may be an answer, but we still don't know. But this is a position that Manchester United have got to fill, and they've got to spend big.
For more, sign up now for ESPN+.